early. If you are somebody that you always see yourself 4:30, 5 o'clock, you are up. It's an evidence that you'll be very successful. Even as a student, students that always wake up early. There's an evidence that students they will always be successful. And the ones that always wake up late, they have to take their bath, they are running, they always go to class late, they are always disorganized. Their mental attitude is also disorganized. But if you always wake up early, it sets you in the mode, it sets you in the spirit. Then that early morning breeze that always touch you when you wake up early is very, very important. So as a young person, when you see yourself waking up early all the time, this is an evidence that you'll be succeeding. But let me say, it's not just waking up early, taking your phone, manipulate your phone up to 6 o'clock. You say after I wake up and then you go back to bed. But when you wake up early, what do you use those your early morning hours to do? As a student, for example, when you wake up early, you can check your books, go through your assignments, and maybe there are some notes you were supposed to copy, you have not copied them, you can copy those notes. As a person, when you wake up early, what happens? You are able to, that's what goes down to my next point. If you always wake up, how to know you'll be successful? If you always plan your day ahead. Now, when you wake up early, and then you always plan your day. Because when you wake up that early morning, that's when you can pick your book, you pick your pen, you write, you say, okay, today is Saturday, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that, I'm supposed to go to this place, I'm supposed to go to this one. You wake up that early morning, you even brush your mouth, it is important. You take a fresh bath, it is important. There are people that they wake up, because they are not organized, they are not planned their day, they are very disorganized. They only remember by around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, that I go brush their mouth. But they have eaten. They have been talking to people or polluting people. These are all things of laziness. You wake up and you discover that the first thing somebody wake up is go and look for food in the pot you are eating. You forget to plan your day. You forget to ask yourself that today I'm up. It's an opportunity for me to continue building my life. Now that I'm up, what am I supposed to do today to improve my life, to improve my living standards, to be more better than yesterday? When you wake up early, the next thing is to plan your day. Number 3, when your effort matches your passion. Somebody will say, my life, I want to be very successful, but your efforts, they don't prove that you want to be successful. They don't prove, because for you to know that you'll be successful is when your effort, they match with your passion. When you are passionate about something, you want to put more effort in that thing to learn that thing. You are in CSME. If you are passionate about making money in CSME, you want to always put your effort. You want to come early. You want to ask questions. How can I do to be better in this area? How can I do to be better in my communication? How can I do to be better in my appearance? How can I do to be better with my customer relationship? You will always ask these questions. But when your effort matches your passion, when your effort matches your passion, it is an evidence you are going to be successful. In whatever thing that you do, you must have passion. You must put in effort. As a student, when they take light, you light your candle. When they seize the candle, that's when you know that your own has end. You use the touch of your phone. Effort. But there are students that immediately the light goes off, they look for a place and they sleep. They say light has gone off, thank God, you go to bed and you sleep. Your teacher already gave you an assignment to do. So when the light goes off, whether you wake up and do the assignment or not, the students that will do the assignment, the teacher will concentrate with them. The same thing is CSME. If you are here, you are applying a particular kind of strategy, and that strategy is not giving. It is time for you to change and start adding another strategy. Because you are not working for anybody, you are working for yourself. Number 4, when you see success as a process, that is an evidence that you'll be successful. Some people think that success is just something that you just sleep, you wake up and you are successful. It's a process. The first heavy rain of Boya fell yesterday. Some people now, they are in a farm with egusi. They are planting egusi. It's egusi now. I think it's egusi first. They are there cutting egusi. Some have already started digging holes to put their yams. As this rain fall, the yam germinate. You think that success is because you see maybe somebody is rich, you two just wake up and you're rich. No, it's a process. It starts by you understanding who you are, what you want for yourself, then investing in that thing to get results. Success is never something that is instant. That's why people time and again. Those people that say, give me 10,000 within 24 hours, I'll give you 20,000. They are scammers, they are thieves. There is nothing like instant success. If there was instant success, why would I be working? Why? Why will you be working? You just work, gather the small money that you have, you make it instant, you are rich. Success is a process. This is an evidence that you'll be successful. If you understand that success is a process, it starts with me learning, understanding, then putting into practice. This is an evidence that you'll be successful. Number 5, when you accept your past, your present, but you choose to change in the future, it is an evidence you'll be successful. Let me talk about this one. Most of us know where you're coming from. Yeah? You know, some of you, you're coming from backgrounds whereby life has been good, sweet, honey. There's some of you are coming from backgrounds whereby it cannot be easy. I mean, anything now, that will say your past, your present. Anything now, some of you stand here, life has not been easy. Number 6, when being successful is the only option for you to get rich, this is an evidence that you'll be very successful. Some people want to become successful, but there's a problem because they want to be successful, but they don't want to be rich. They want to be successful, like, okay, to me, being successful means that I'm able to pay my rent, feed myself. That's all. No. Me, I don't just want to be successful, but I want to be successful and then rich. Which means I can afford, give my family and give others. I've told this my husband, I said, me, I'm not going to have a lot of investment. My investments will be very limited. My aim in this life is to help people, is to give out. Even now with the small I have, I still give out. In the streets, you see small children. You see what they are going through. You look at them. You say, I don't want my children to live like that. You will be bound to help those children. It's a seed that you're sowing. Yes, it's a seed you're sowing. It might be that's the way you've grown up. Nobody helped you, but don't look at it that way. When you see children on the streets, they are not able to go to school. When you see people in a community, they don't have drinking water, you decide and you provide them drinking water. It does not matter how much it costs. That's the life I want to live. That is why becoming successful for me is the only option to make me rich. I must work, because if I don't work, I cannot get it. That's why I have to bend down and work. Then most of you don't want to become successful. You say, no, being successful is a problem. Rich people, they have a lot of problems. So I like my poverty life. Hey! Hallelujah. Number 7, evidence to prove that you be successful is when you no longer depend on other people for survival. This is an evidence that you be successful. Let me cut the story short. Joseph in the Bible, the family, the brothers, they pack him. That they were going to sell him for slavery, or they throw him in the well. Later on, they were going to sell him for slavery. He went to a new man's land in Egypt. He suffered in that land until he was even walking in Potiphar's house. From there, he went to the prison. But you can look at him and say, me, I come from where my father likes me. Better let me go back to my father. Because of course, my father sold me a coat with many colors. And my father, there's some evidence that he likes me more than the other children. So why am I suffering in a new man's land? Let me go back. There are some of you standing here. You are from these bush villages around. When you come to Boya, instead to put yourself to work, you say, it's like town life is difficult. Let me let her go back and be my mother. Because to pay house in this Boya is not easy. To pay rent in Boya is easy. Life is cheaper in Kumalan Boya. Yes, madam. He said to rent this Boya is not easy. Let me let her go back. That's one. You still go back to bank to depend on your mother's pot of food. When your mother cook, you'll be there. You fighting your junior brothers. You are fighting your junior sisters. I beg, I'm your elder sister. I'm your elder brother. Don't talk to me anyhow. When as a young person, you come to that point in your life that I no longer want to depend on anybody else. It is time for me to carry my bag and go. God told Abraham that carry your bag, leave your father's house, and go to an unknown land. And then he made a covenant with him. Most of us standing here, we don't want to leave our parents' side. Now, so you don't have your mommy close home. Your mother is better than you are following your mother. Because you are like, how can I go and start on my own? Like, I don't understand. For pay as easy. Hey, I won't be able. Better let me die when my mother died. That's why I will die. You know what? Even some of you men, you stay in your parents' house to the extent that you go and marry a women carrying to your parents. I say, leave your father's house. Then you are all there. You say, my mother, my father. Now, yeah. In fact, every time your parents that they should also go to their parents' house, that you are in your own parents' house. That's an evidence of poverty. When as a young person you come to that point in your life, you say, I no longer want to depend on my mother. I no longer want to depend on my father. My elder brother is rich. My elder sister is rich. But I don't want to look at them. I want to work my own money. You carry your 2 shirts, carry your 1 jean trouser, carry your socks, and your 1 pair of shoes. You leave the house. When you no longer depend on others for survival, it's an evidence you'll be successful. Just tell yourself that I don't want to depend on anybody again. I want to be by myself and see what happens tomorrow. You see yourself moving forward. But when you can't try, never can you go back to your mommy house. When you try, don't go back. It's like a child is always sucking breast. Yes, that's how life is. Number 8, when small talks no longer matter to you, it's an evidence you'll be successful.
Yes, madam. When
small talks no longer matter to you, it's an evidence you'll be successful. See your shoe, see your trouser, see your shirt, see your tie. You like this, you are this, you are that. When all those definitions that people define you and give you, when it no longer matter to you, it's an evidence you'll be successful. But whenever people insult your shoe, you go back and cry, my shoe, why you cannot suffer this? God, why me? When people insult you, like you this poor wretched thing, you know, you go and you are crying. See, when those small talks, they no longer matter to you, like they know they affect you. But instead they are pushing you. Keep going and change it. Keep going and change it. It's an evidence you'll be successful. The opponent, when they insult them, that insult is pushing them. That keep going. But the opponent, when they insult them, they say, me, I cannot take it. I can't. Not with me. Me, wait, you know me fine. Me. I can't take it. Me as in you. You that not the or you. You. I can't take it. I can't. All talks no longer matter to you. It's an evidence you'll be successful as a young person. Because most of us young people, we tend to look at insults too much. We tend too much to look at insults. But when you let go, you block your ear. You say my focus is more important than insult. In fact, insult is a pushful factor for me to change it. Number 9. When you start seeing money as a blessing and not a curse, it's an evidence you'll be successful. Some people are not successful, not because they don't want to be successful, it's because they see money in a ballot. Say the more money, more trouble. More money, more problem. Say, see, let me tell you, rich people don't sleep. Rich people are not sleeping. Who told you that rich people are not sleeping? This is a mentality of poverty. Because you will know money as a blessing. When you start seeing money, my goodness God, see me, I like big cars. I like cars that you climb, enter. Toyota Highlander, that car is a vibe. That car is perfect. That car will fit me. Seeing money as a blessing is a sign of success. But when they want to deceive you, because some of us we have been told that all rich people, they are society people, they are occultic people, they have problems. The more money you have, the more problems you have. It's a lie. See, stay without having that money, the problem still come. As you are standing here, you don't pay rentage. See, you need to change your addresses. You say you want to be poor. You are standing here. You need to pay rent. You say you want to be poor. So do something that live in 1 room house, like 1 room house. You don't want to update. In fact, you live in 1 room where you go and beg. To go and beg, I stand up online. You stand up online. Your friend go wash before you want. Let me put yourself on toilet. You learn a life. That's not my dream life. My dream life is to live in a parlor down, parlor up, room up, room. I must work hard. I must see money as a blessing for me to attract it. Because if I don't see money as a blessing, I cannot attract it. If I see money as a curse, I will never be rich.
No, never.
Instead of them clapping for people. Point. Like this. When others quit, but you choose to ride on, it's an evidence you'll be successful. Clap 1, clap 2, clap 3. you choose to ride on is an evidence you'll be successful. When other people quit, then you see reasons why you are supposed to continue, it's an evidence you'll be successful. But when people quit, you follow. You are all here as individuals. This is not the father you met here, but you are all individuals. So when somebody quit, you follow the person go back. It's an evidence that you are all bunches of failures. That's why there's a slogan that says that if 5 people are rich, you join their group, you'll be number 6 richest. But when 5 people are poor, you associate with them, you'll be number 5 poorest. So when people are quitting with poverty and others are staying to build their dreams, to build their life, to understand whatever they are doing, it's an evidence of being successful. So this morning I just want to encourage everybody. Look around you, look within you and ask yourself a reason. If I fail, what happens to me? And if I succeed, what happens to me? Because I don't think we have enough time as young people to always ask ourselves these things. School taught us that after you're done with your masters, you're supposed to be employed in a bank. You're supposed to be employed in as a CEO, a governor, in a ministry. That's what school taught us. School never taught about career building. They don't teach us that one. They don't teach us about career building. The only thing they teach us is about employment. Employment. You come to our school, after you graduate, we are affiliated to this company. They will just employ you there. When you come to our school, you study this one, we are affiliated to this place. When you come and study nursing in this our nursing school, after that, the government will just employ you. They will employ and they'll pay you how much. School never taught us about career building, about branding as an individual. That's why we are here to learn. So always look at yourself. Before you quit, look how many people are depending on you. Look how many people are depending on me. And before you become negative, allow yourself to be negative. Ask yourself, this person, will I still see the person tomorrow? Will this person feed me? So these are just my words of encouragement this morning. But I believe that if you believe in yourself, you have confidence in yourself and you keep going, the sky will be your limit. Clap 1, clap 2, clap 3.